know what it do.
What it do? Let's see if I get this right. We're on episode 35.
35.
Oh, snap. You mean I actually got it right?
Yes.
No, look at that. I never get that right. Just so you know, it's a big deal. If I get it right, it may be a good day.
Honestly, that's a good thing, bro.
Exactly.
The fact that you can't get the number of episodes, that means we working. We grinding.
Yeah, we doing something right in here. Episode 35. Happy Saturday.
Yes, sir.
It's a beautiful summertime. I don't know. It's been real hot lately. To tell you the truth, it's been ridiculously hot.
August.
In the hundreds, and I can't stand it.
Almost August. July's been hot. June was pretty hot. May was.
Would y'all rather be hot or cold?
I'd rather be cold.
No, y'all different.
Audio problems.
It's like asking yourself, would you freeze to death or
exactly. Y'all gonna take the Titanic route.
Yeah.
And the people. Never mind. I was about to make a joke.
Die quicker.
I was about to make a horrible joke about the recent submarine thing, but maybe that'd have been too soon. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh my God! I mean, shit. I mean, it's they fault they went down there. Niggas, nobody told they ass go down. Oh, why y'all dumb ass go down in the ship?
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Where's your compassion?
You sorry.
You just gave the analogy. Would you rather burn to death? I mean, freeze to death or burn to death? And you chose froze to death. So
you're right. So I'm right there.
You right there with him.
Oh my God!
Nope. I chose to burn to death. That's what everybody. Oh my God. All right, man. Look. Welcome to the Grind Podcast, man. Like I said, man, we back. Happy to be back again. It's been, well, I don't know how long it's been, but it doesn't matter.
What's the last episode? Episode 34. Shoot. That was with
Veronica. But that was a while ago.
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
I wanted to show the
give or take. You know, listen, we will try our best to continue to give you guys content as fast and as much as possible because you know we appreciate the ones who do tune in, our followers that keep growing, the ones who've been with us since ground zero.
Yo, what up? This is a song about a guy who
just been the grind of it all.
And then it goes
and we're getting better. We're trying to be on the same page and do what we gotta do to create more good content and you know, an entertaining show, positive, little wisdom, little craziness.
Hopefully y'all learn something from the show, you know?
I hope so. You know, you can
sometimes.
You can what?
I think we be spitting sometimes.
You know, I really owe that honestly to most of the guests.
Right?
Yeah. And speaking of that, well, before we get to that, I am the half of the host. I can't even talk today. Wow. I am one half of the host of the Grind Podcast. My name is T Tank. You already know what it is. And all right, it is. Well, my father.
It's your boy AJ St. Jones 33. I don't know. Find me if you actually
It's like the fucking noises I was using before.
I'm chilling. I got a special guest here. We on the show. I do love y'all, but I don't know. I'm just on one, you guys. I'm just on one.
I know you are, and that's what I warned you about.
It's fight night. Spence versus Crawford. So yes,
bro. I was just trying to give you your just due with applause, and you didn't even want to take it. Like I was just trying to give you your.
Go ahead.
Oh, now you want it?
Yeah.
Nah, okay. Let me give it to you then. Now you done? You done giving your intro?
Guess what?
And as I was saying, we have a special guest in the building.
Yes, let's go.
AJ, would you like to introduce our special guest?
Okay.
Give her the intro now. You can give her the long intro, not you.
I would just say that I've known this young lady for a long time. She's a beautiful woman. She's a dancer, and I'm not talking about no.
Oh my God.
I'm talking about real dance.
Don't let it make you.
Like real dance. Like,
You saying they don't really dance?
modern. Okay, well, okay, we can go there.
They're right.
She's a teacher. She's a dance instructor, and she's just all around awesome person. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Let me get you Jesus Lord, I'm all over the place. No, it's your fault. Anyway, this is Ericka, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Ericka, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are y'all?
We good. We are grateful, like say, for you to be here. You get to experience our goofiness and silliness, and
I'm just laughing to go on.
it's you're gonna get a show.
Saturday.
You're gonna get a show. Yeah.
I was just playing. Yeah.
So, in your own words, who is Ericka?
Ericka is quiet and shy and introverted, very much. Kind, sweet. I guess you could say sweet. Loving, like everything. Yeah, that's me, more or less in a nutshell.
All right, that's what's up.
No, actually dead on.
I mean, it's so funny because you ask most people to describe themselves, they're like, I don't know, that's pretty hard. But I mean, it's great that you know who you are. And that's an important thing. You went to our high school.
I'll be like a crowd.
Wait, you went to?
Yeah. Wow, plot twist.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why I was asking, did you know Tyler? Because it's like y'all were like low key the same grades. Well, not grades, but Jordan. You came in with my brother, right, Jordan?
Oh, okay.
What was that?
We graduated 09.
09. Okay, so we were 07.
So
we were 2 years before you. I remember you.
Because
I remember you used to be in dance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I don't know if Tyler remember you.
No. I don't remember most people that graduated with me. So, like, just
get out of here.
I feel that.
And to tell you the truth, I wasn't popular, quote unquote, to everybody who just know me like that. I don't think no one was talking about me like that. I don't think.
Most of people who say that they weren't popular was most likely known, at least. Or it's like a lot of people.
Sounds like
my perception, I was not popular. I don't know who. Listen, I
did the same thing though.
All I did was
I know a lot of people knew me.
I didn't go to parties. I didn't have a girlfriend. I just went to school. I played ball, and that was it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was in and out. I didn't make it to the height I wanted to, but I still balling, But that was it. Like you caught me with basketball or hanging out at lunch with AJ and a little crew that we used to always hang around. But that was it. Like no one ever really. I don't know. I mean, I knew a lot of people, but I don't. Like I said, my perception, I wasn't popular at all. So if you knew me, you knew me. If you don't,
I don't feel like we were those popular kids, but for some reason we were like that group that people knew.
Y'all were the lit girl.
We knew because it was just me, Tyler, and Amir, and a bunch of Hispanic girls.
Yeah, that's literally what it was.
It was us three and
listen, it's real tough
every day.
Listen, it's a real thing.
I don't even know. You remember? Hey, never mind.
No, you was about to say something.
Yeah, I was gonna go into it. Anyway,
No.
yeah. But what was your high school experience like, Ericka? Because I didn't get to talk to you that much, but I seen you around. Like, how was high school for you?
I have a lot of integrity in my.
So freshman
Especially
year,
if you coming from what, Fontana.
I grew up in Fontana.
Okay. Like,
I went to elementary school, middle school, and then high school, all in Fontana.
what elementary and middle school did you go to? Just curious.
I went to Mango and Alder.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went to Hemlock and I went to Almeria.
Okay.
Oh, Dolphin Gang.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only success.
What was Mango?
Mango,
That was Mango
were
Elementary,
Mountain
right?
Lions.
Mountain
Yeah.
Lions.
I never heard
What
of
was
it.
your middle school? Alder.
Falcons.
Falcons. Okay.
Hmm.
So that means. Oh, you didn't go to Virginia Primrose then?
No, it wasn't even open.
Built in? Wow.
No, it wasn't open yet.
That's interesting.
High school was, it was chill. I didn't start dancing until sophomore year. And so my freshman year, I was just kind of there, kind of trying to figure out life. And then from sophomore year to senior year, it was all dance. I just hung out with the dance
Better
people.
luck not doing this formula.
That was about it.
Glitch
But senior year, I did work with the basketball team.
Calculator.
So that's why I was trying. But you had left already.
Oh, left already.
Yeah.
Malware.
You were playing. You played a little ball, did you?
No, I'm.
You look
I'm not.
like you can ball.
I'm not coordinated.
Wait a minute. Wait. You can't dance and not be coordinated.
Got a few days, I just learned how to dance. Now check this out, 1580 AM KDAY.
I want to. I like to introduce myself. My name is Bismarck, and well, I'm the human orchestra called Bismarck. Making music
Oh, girl, think I look good? I think I look good. Wait, let me show you something. All right? Oh, like that, girl? Like that?
It's very possible.
No, it ain't.
I can't really dribble. I can't shoot. I got you on defense.
Okay.
Oh,
But-
you can slide. You
Defense
can slide.
is just choreography. Like I got that.
Yeah, you can slide all over the
But
place.
you want me to have some ball handles? Yeah, no.
No, man. Hand-eye coordination. You ain't
Basketball. You supposed to win any championship.
Nah, not loving basketball.
Fire.
Yeah.
Way better.
Okay. So what got you in
First time we've had a
the?
four
I mean, because I was
90s, 4
like,
for 4.
what got you into dancing? Were you
Right there.
dancing
I'm thumbing all these
since
up.
childhood or
Mhm.
like?
Mhm.
Okay.
I started when I
Sounds.
was
See
5
that?
in church.
Mm.
And
Care
then
if you don't work anymore. I don't
didn't
need
start
you.
actually training until I got
Go
to
ahead.
high school.
Keep going.
So technically I started training late. And you're
Mhm.
supposed to start training when you're like 5 and 6 and but
Like gymnastics and stuff like that.
mhm.
Okay.
But the love of dance started like
Yeah, younger.
mhm.
That's like my nieces. They do gymnastics right now.
Okay.
I think about 6 or 7.
Mhm.
Yeah. Shout out to Casey and Corey. Uncle love y'all.
So like, well, it sounds like you just had a natural like talent for it. You just need to like harness and that talent
I love it.
come
Dude. I haven't
into,
even done anything yet.
I guess, where you are now. Did you like growing up? Were you in, like you said, it started with church? Were you in any like dance competitions or stuff like that? No, not. Yes,
Mhm. I didn't start doing competition until I got to adulthood.
got you.
And so I was a part of I've been a part of a few different hip hop teams, hip hop crews. And
Okay.
they all do competitions and things like that. But yeah, no, when I was little, it was no competition. It was all Jesus.
So you were like a praise dancer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did you have, was it like other praise dancers with you, or were you like a solo? Like, because sometimes it's like one or three,
Mhm.
or like it's okay.
It was a whole group.
Okay.
Yeah, they had the older ladies, and then they had the teenagers, and then it was the juniors. I was a part of the juniors.
Okay.
I just worked my way up until it ended.
What church you went to? Loveland. Church. Where's that at?
Right now it's in Fontana.
Okay.
Okay. Shout out to all you Loveland church. Christian, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Christian.
Yeah, make sure. You don't want to assume.
Yeah,
you know,
appreciate that.
you could
They
be
got like
Buddhist.
yeah, they got a Buddhist church in
you know, man.
Fontana. Or is it? What's that? Not Arabic. Muslim. I think they do
It's
got
a
one.
Muslim.
Yeah, you know, you just don't want to assume.
Find a way
Yeah.
Shout out to that stuff.
Did you go to college?
I did go to college. I went to Riverside City College
RCs.
for most of
And you're coaching me up there right now, ain't you?
Yes, I'm the hip hop teacher.
Oh, how's that feel? Because I trip out sometimes, because I'm a college student, but I also teach. So it's like, both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Like, how's that for you?
It was a crazy transition. I just finished my first year in June, my first year there teaching.
Congrats.
And but it was definitely a crazy transition because I was still thinking of myself as like a student, but they're all looking to me like, "Yo, you're the professor. Like, tell us what to do. Give us some instruction." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be right. Got it. Okay, got it." But yeah, it's really. I want to say it's my favorite job that I've had thus far. Like I'm finally stepping into career.
Just say yes.
Yeah. And it's always nice to
fiber internet and get a
stepping it up for like your passion and what you want to do when you finally get to at least your foot in the door of that alignment, like at least a first step of like you're going in that right direction of where you want to. It's hard out here to do that. Like it's not.
Yeah.
It's certain professions. I think it's not as simple as like going to college and getting a degree for. It's like it's what you can produce. Like as a dancing is a work of art.
I don't know why.
I'm an artist. I went to school for art, so it's like it's based on my work. Is not based on that piece of paper. It's based on a portfolio of work that I've done. And it's like here, you have to show me what you can do.
Right.
So in saying that,
that's fucking dope.
In this career, do you find? I don't know if do you ever find yourself like in like competition for any jobs or anything you're trying to do with other people that may have been dancing longer or people that stand out? Like, where do you rank amongst that, or have you ever been put in that position yet?
I used to be competitive. I'm not really in that mindset anymore.
Okay.
I've gotten to the I don't know if it's because of how long I've been doing it or because of my age. I'm more like, yeah, this is what it is. This is what it is. Like, this is where I am. This is like, if this is what I produce, this is what I produce. This is what I choreograph. This is what I choreograph.
He said, "Ain't no competition."
This is what it is.
He said, "Where? I'm the boss."
It's more like a accept it, or maybe my work is not for you. Maybe you don't, connect with it. Whatever it is, I can connect you with someone else that maybe you'll enjoy their work better.
Nice.
I'm kind of I'm secure with where I am in choreographing, teaching, all of it. And just like, yep, this is it.
I feel like there's so many different like aspects to dance. Like, you're doing choreography, but there's also another side of it.
It's like every time I fucking diet, I look like Ellen DeGeneres.
Battling, like, you know what I mean? There's like dance battles, and like before people were like shooting and fighting each other, they was getting down on the concrete.
It's a cross
pavement, with a wood cardboard.
Yeah.
Oh man,
dancing.
Somebody will about the cardboard. Hey,
Let's do the right thing. Let's serve these dudes, man.
You know what in store.
It's a real dance. And then I feel like it's evolved into like so much. Like we see
I feel like
people
I missed
what's those
my
twins'
name. I was gonna
name?
dye my hair crazy color.
Yeah, the last twins, and they're on tour with Beyonce and shit. And then now you got Lil. This is irrelevant, but Lil B, she doing her thing. And it's like, you know, it's just like dance is so universal, and it's like I love it. It's all across the world.
Back and then we'll make like some more.
It's become a career, like an actual art form, acknowledged as that, not just a hobby.
Yeah.
For the longest, because I also went to UCR to get my degree, and for the longest, people were like, "What are you going to do with that? Like, what can you do with the dance degree? Like, what does that mean?"
Yeah.
And so finally, it's like,
because most people don't see it as lucrative, but if you have a skill and people are willing to learn, you know, all you have to do is skill your teacher. So, but anyways, I do have a question about like when you first started dancing. You said that people to you, like, how was that for you? That leadership role? 'Cause I know, like, when I started teaching. Okay.
right.
You know, y'all,
man,
talking in here. You know, so it's like different when somebody looking to you and they're like, "What do we do?"
Yes.
So how was that for you stepping into that?
It was scary. I'm not gonna lie, because I have always been background.
Yeah.
Like even if I'm taking a class, I'm in the back corner. If I'm in a piece or in a dance, the choreographer has to move me forward because I will naturally gravitate to the back. And so to go into a career or profession that literally puts me right in front of everyone, I was terrifying. But I knew that I loved it, so I was like,
yeah. So how do you overcome the shyness and you know, the introvert to become, you know, something that people can look to help, you know?
A lot of mentorship. My mother is a retired school teacher, so I talk to her a lot now.
That's big. That's big.
My
I could not pull that off.
My professors at RCC helped me and walked me through all of it, and still are, because my professors are now my boss. So they are still helping me and guiding me through all of that.
I don't know about the
yeah, just talking to a lot of people,
a lot of mentorship,
and a lot of mirror pep talks, like to myself. Like,
those daily affirmations.
those are key.
Those are important. I feel like you those talking to yourself, looking yourself in the mirror. I don't know, writing notes to yourself. So you see them like you.
That would be such a shift that it would be like when.
Part of that, I feel like you got to really believe in yourself, in your ability, in what you're doing, because you can't. I imagine you cannot
turn into the
if you don't hold a certain level of confidence in yourself and your abilities, you'll be able to teach nobody or make them believe.
You know what
I'm saying? For sure. Like, and then you got people under you that probably have some of those same fears and shyness and stuff like that, and they looking at you like, in a sense, like, well, help me get through this through dancing, you know. So I'm pretty imaginative.
Have you ever seen anybody like cry on the dance floor? Have you cried?
I don't mix them
while you're dancing.
I have seen. I have cried.
That's like that Marshall.
No. Listen, man. Like, did you? Wait. Hey, no, hold on. Listen.
It's a rain thing.
Back in the day, if you did not like have rain, if you wasn't dancing in the rain or something like that, you wasn't doing nothing. Bro, you wasn't doing nothing. If the rain didn't happen, you was not good.
What wet asphalt like that? Like that shit.
Yeah. Listen.
If I had one wish,
I'm telling you, I used to watch the war shows. Like, they used to bring like the rain. They really used to like. Where's the water come from? First of all, but I don't know. But like that, if you wasn't outside in the rain dancing, you didn't hit that. You wasn't top.
You wasn't it.
You wasn't that top two. Back in the day, bro. That's when it was real. If you can sing and dance in the rain, you ain't cutting it. You ain't cutting it out there.
Somebody put the water. Oh my god!
Yeah, shouts out to that, man. That's did you? But speaking of that, did you
Grandpa, my mom's dad
have
gray hair.
like dancers or artists or
Always, until
thing
he
people
had
do you look up to who danced growing up that you used to like? Like,
My
did you
other
try to
grandpa
imitate
and
any of
everyone
them?
else on that side of
Now,
the
before
family
you say this, I heard.
full of
I see. I
shit.
played a little snippet of Michael Jackson. You was already about to bust the move. You was already about to bust the move. So that's why I wonder.
I don't know how you cannot dance to Michael. Yeah, I don't know how you cannot dance to Michael Jackson, bro. Oh, God. Michael Jackson is like that dude.
Like really though, you gotta look up to Michael.
The sound, the movement.
Like, you got
Michael, Janet, for sure.
Janet, yeah. Okay.
Some choreographers, Candace Brown,
Okay.
Shatia Miranda, Brian Friedman. Those are like LA choreographers I look up to.
Okay.
I think I heard of Brian Friedman.
He's a jazz fellow.
Mm-hmm.
So he does very quick and directional changes and yeah.
Off of jazz?
Her left half or right half bald? Dog, neither. If one half of my head was bald, I would
like
shave the other.
Growing up, I looked up to Sierra.
Actually,
now
unless it was like a perfectly split down, then that would actually be kind of
Who can actually dance? Okay, this is a good question. I like your question, but let me take it a little further. Out of all the hip hop artists, girls who dance, who can actually dance? Can none? Because I don't consider.
Wait.
I don't know what you're doing. I don't want you to do it. I don't want whatever you're doing. I don't want you to do it. I am highly positive.
I'm already almost. I'm like halfway there already. No, I'm trying to.
No, he gives him. I get it. Like, you look like an old man on the way you did that. Like your 80-year-old grandpa. But you make a point because it's like nowadays, like when we talk about what dancing was, and you looking up like the Janet Jackson, all them growing up.
They
were dancing.
What I want to say is like
they were dancing.
What I want to say, even for like background dancers, it seemed like. I mean, you had your video vixens who didn't dance and just
way too much
looking pretty, but you actually have like dancers who dance instead of just now. It's a bunch of dancers who maybe just were kind of just like twerk, to be honest, So like nowadays it's more about that. It's not about no real. And I'm not trying to knock them. I mean, they must have some talent to do things they do, but like actual like other moves, other dances, you don't really. That's not prominent anymore as it used to be.
No.
So I get what you're asking because that's a valid thing.
So is there anybody you think like got some dance skills? Like what you think? You the expert.
I would say Rihanna. Okay. Rihanna kind of comes through from time to time with a little dance break.
Okay. Yeah. When she's not, pregnant.
Oh, Beyonce.
Yeah.
Beyonce for sure.
There we go. I was like, wait, there's somebody that's like.
I feel like that she might be the only one.
I'm really surprised y'all ain't brung up the obvious. Who idolizes after Michael Jackson that is a male?
Oh, Chris Brown.
Bingo.
Yeah, but I was talking about female artists.
Oh, just female?
Yeah, because when I see like hip hop culture today and I see like the women that are performing, like Ice Spice, Nicki Minaj, Cardi, what's the one that
there's a lot, bro.
Lola Brooks.
Damn,
I don't see no like,
but they're not.
They can rap. Don't get me wrong. They can rap. They can rap.
But that's what they are.
They can't dance.
But I think
a performer used to be a dancer and they could sing and stuff back in the day.
But I think that wasn't personally what I seen. Was more toward like R&B and not toward like the who was the hip hop artist that back then that were dancing.
Make me look so much cooler though than
hip hop.
That's what you named because that's what you said. You said they rap. So who?
Well, Lil Kim, she got hurt.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me do.
No, you ain't. None again. Sit down. You hurt yourself. But that is mostly R&B artists.
Yeah,
it wasn't
Mary J. That's all I got.
Mary J. for sure.
Yeah, but
that was one.
Yeah, but the only thing is, as far as like hip hop, MCing as far as women, you only have maybe one or two at the time. Now it's like a whole cluster. But before it was just like one or two, you know, three.
Women hip hop.
Yeah, that was like mainstream. You know,
MC Light.
No, there was a lot. Name them.
Yo.
Yeah, I can name them, but I'm just saying, like, when did a multiple get the spotlight like how it is today? Right now, you turn on Lotto on, Cardi on, Nicki on. Like,
I feel like it's easier to become popular now.
Megan on.
You can't. When you talk about the spotlight, like it's social media and things we got now that put spotlight on things.
Okay,
but they were there back then. Yeah. They were there. They were prominent. Yeah, it's just different now because
they had to work harder to even be heard. Compared to now, you turn on TikTok.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Soulja Boy said he paved the way. You know what I'm saying? He did his little dance moves. You know what I'm saying? And that was it.
Shout out Big Gucci Soldier.
Yeah, you know, Big Draco. You know, what'd you say?
That's my favorite rapper. Oh God.
All right, we'll leave that alone.
Big Gucci Soldier.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Cool. So he better than. I'm just going to do a little quick. So he's better than every.
No, I'm just gonna say no.
Because I was about to name him. No.
He's not my favorite rapper.
I'm just gonna let you catch that smoke. Not for his lyricism.
Yeah, not for his lyricism.
All right, cool. Because I'm about to.
His overall.
He was about to get that smoke.
Resume, his overall career, like.
Okay.
So he's a legend.
He's a legend. Like he said, he started this. He started the social media and new age dance.
I think he's still pushing. Like he in the metaverse right now. I ain't gonna go into it, but yeah.
I loved it. I loved it.
Because we got, I'll nerd out, but I'm not gonna do that. You got a special guest.
I love the new age when it start coming into people like doing dances. It was, of course, like hip hop and dance. I loved when Soulja Boy came and other ones followed. I loved like the dances. It was cool. And I was in before the TikTok came out and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I loved it. Kids nowadays, that's they think the music that they hear and the dance and stuff, like they think that's when it came out, and they looking like, well, how you know this? Because it came out before you were born. Like we been knew these songs. They just added it to a platform, and that's how you guys do it. So that's what they use now. These kids, they learning dances and all that. It's cute. I'd rather them do that than any vulgar like anything else of dancing that they could be doing. To me, it's fun, and it's like it teaches them to be active and learn them how to dance. And so I appreciate these like platforms that give them that option to listen to the songs and they dance to them when they learn the dances that we grew up learning and stuff like that. So
I got a question for Ericka. Ericka, I know I'm on TikTok. Speaking of what Tyler was talking about,
oh my god,
the dances on TikTok. It kind of started off like that. But people are kind of doing other stuff. I know you do like kind of like makeup tutorials, your hair. I see you. Don't think I didn't see you, girl. I've seen.
You do. You now it's more talent.
Yeah. So
I'm not
like,
a one-hit wonder.
What is that about? Like, what do you use your TikTok for? Because I know you promote your dance stuff on Instagram, but you don't really use TikTok for that much. Like that stuff. You more use it for more personal. Like, what is that about?
When I first started my TikTok, at first I didn't even join TikTok because it was popular. So I was like, I don't want to be on TikTok because everybody else is on it, blah, 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 blah. And then I talked to a few different people and they're saying it's a good platform, it's advertisements, so on and so forth. So then my older videos are mainly dance. And then as it keeps going, I do more fun. Like I love putting on makeup.
Yeah.
And just trying new things. Love doing fashion things, outfit stuff.
Nice.
So I use it for that. It's just really just another fun platform.
Outlet for you. So you don't really like trip off like all the stuff that be going on in the news with the TikTok bans and all this craziness. You're more just like
I'm just here for fun.
Yeah. I can tell you kind of like a more free flowing spirit. Have you always been that way?
I want to say yes. Yes, I have. I've been always been free spirited, but still quiet, still shy. Yeah. So once you get to know me, you learn the goofy, the giggles, all of that.
Are you only like that with your close friends, like your people, or does it?
7 years.
Can you be like that with like a group of people.
I've learned to be like that with a group of people because of my profession.
Yeah, it kind of just forces you to put yourself out there like that.
I think that can really help some people because I'm the same way. Like people don't really know this about me, but I'm kind of I be introverted. I know Tyler be like, oh, this nigga crazy, and my brother like, this nigga crazy. All right, how we going? But at the same time, I'm very to myself, and
all right, let's try.
I think deeply about things, but
Vatex, think of it.
I learned that I had to be out there in order for things to get done.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like I knew that if I stayed in this spot that I am
strong.
I would never hit my dreams, my goals. I would never be able to help the people that I want to help. Like I couldn't stay there. So I realized, like, hey, bro, let me start speaking more. Let me start showing my face more. Let me start giving advice more. Let me start being more involved and engaged.
But like, I'm not legally,
I got more better at it. I got, you know what I mean? It helped me with the kids, with people, friends, but it couldn't practice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I don't think people realize how much you really do gotta consciously
come out of yourself. Definitely
to get there,
come out of yourself to reach people, to talk to people.
Loaded.
Just not.
Was that hard for you? What was keeping you there? Was it like people don't like me? Like
that's a real fear.
It really is.
I know.
I was just talking to my mom about this, and I was telling her how for the longest I didn't. I didn't believe that what I had to say or what I had to contribute was actually important. I felt like, someone else is going to say it, so I don't have to say it. It's no different than being in class and the teacher asks what's 2 + 2. You know what's 4. But I'm not going to raise my hand and say it's 4. Someone else can say it. That's fine. So I had to come out of that. And really
buy like a brand new Kia Sorento and pay off your mom's house
and pull myself out of that. And out of that mindset, really, and like God pulled me out of that mindset.
What they do? They wave this giant check in front of you, and then they
just kind of
is your parents
that's a whole
like role?
Like,
do they play like an important role or inspiration in your life to like how far you've come, like in any maybe like
fans or
confidence or like
and releasing on a label
any positive like what did they instill in you like that you like are grateful for with them like to where you are today?
Mama.
Dear mama.
My dad taught me to stay humble. That was the biggest lesson, like still is the biggest lesson. Stay humble, stay humble, stay humble.
I like that.
No matter how high you get, how elevated you get, all of that. But still stay a humble person.
Jordan said one of my favorite.
Man, you just gonna cut her off
right there,
bro.
Hi, Jordan.
Bro. You just gonna cut.
My bad. I just sorry. Go ahead.
Can you just?
She got fans.
That's fine, but can she? This is
all right, my bad. Go ahead. It's your moment.
Jeez, Lord.
My mom. My mom taught me. My mom is the one who's taught me the most because of our relationship. We're super close. We talk about almost everything.
I like how you said almost
everything.
Yeah, I get it.
But she's always taught me that I'm uniquely and wonderfully made.
Oh, I like that.
And she's taught me all they can say is no. So if you want to take an opportunity, if you want to take a chance, if you want to go for a job, auditions, whatever, all they can tell you is no. So speak up, go for it. If they say no, move on to the next. They say yes, you have an opportunity.
So they never try to, whatever you wanted to do, they were fully supportive. They never like pushed you in any direction like, hey, I want her to do this or that's real.
They're literally my number one supporter.
That's really good, man. Because some parents, they try to live, they have a healthy way of like living through their children. So like, I didn't get to do something, make them do it, and just crazy weird stuff. Or they like you said earlier, like maybe they don't see dance as something lucrative. So like, why are you doing this? No, you're gonna go for this.
Right.
Like, so that's a blessing to have both parents like that on that same page.
Yeah, they were the first people to defend me. Anytime someone is saying, "Oh, what do you?" Well, not now, but back in the day, they'd be saying like, "What are you going to do with that job? What are you going to? Why are you doing this, that, and the other?" And my mom was like, "She's going to figure it out. There's a job out. She's going to she'd be the first one to be
That's
like,
right. That's right, mama.
Mama.
That's right, mama. That's right, mama.
right."
Shut your mouth, baby.
Shut your mouth about my
baby.
baby. You can't tell.
She gonna make her money. She gonna make her money.
You can't tell nobody about their child. Okay, not mama's child.
No,
you ain't not in these streets. You will not.
But yeah, they are my biggest supporters.
That's what's up. That's huge. That's huge, man. I think that's very pivotal in anybody's success.
I'm just gonna use the rest of the
having that support. You know,
I don't want to put a bunch of useless
two things that you said that kind of stuck out to me was you gave yourself reassurance, affirmations in the mirror, but they were also giving you those same reassurances and affirmation. So it don't matter what me or whatever the world or whoever fuck says is,
right.
You know, you
My
got
parents are right there,
that's your foundation. So you always gonna succeed.
No doubt. Definitely.
But anyways, let's get some controversy in here,
boy.
man. Let's get some controversy. Let's get some
What do you have? I'm curious.
This is a young lady, a woman in here, a black queen in this motherfucker. I'm sorry, excuse my language.
I said this before on the last episode, and I'm gonna say it today, ladies and gentlemen. Just in case, AJ is turned up. This is a disclaimer.
It's Saturday and I'm on vacation.
We love vacation.
I don't go to school until next week. Okay.
Well, this ain't no vacation. This is work.
Oh, this is a passion. That's the thing. Passions don't feel like work. They feel fun.
This is a grind.
It is a grind.
That is all the pun.
That is true. I ain't even gonna lie. This shit is a grind. It's a lot of work. Oh yeah.
We are
every time.
We're yin.
Every time.
But it makes for a good.
It does.
Good show. Good show.
You know?
It's the grind. It's the grind.
No, you're not. But that's funny because we still got a lot to go. But continue. What do you have for this black queen that you so eloquently
Okay.
Intentionally
So
perfect when I
guy case you on a date, right?
Oh, it's about to get toxic. I'll put it. Listen,
if we don't ask the questions, who will? Who will?
I agree. I want to know, but I just it started with a guy. I already know where it's going.
Guy case you on a date, okay? It's doing good. You know, you like to smile, you speak, hey, food is good. You know. Then at the end of the day, he said,
I wrote
"Hey,
this thing on Halloween
take
last
care
year.
of it." Talking about
like the bill.
The bill. I'm thinking.
You know, he looks at you. You know, he tries not to make it obvious, inconspicuous. Be discreet, nigga.
So you asked her what she would, how she would react if they went out on a date and she had to pay the bill?
Yes. So what would you do in that situation?
Combat boots,
Like,
genuine.
I would pay the bill.
T-shirt.
Okay, but how would you do it? How would you? And what would be the aftermath?
Or who are you?
What do you mean?
I'm Brick.
Like, how would you feel about the guy?
And they'd be like, "Oh."
So when the bill comes, I would wait for the waitress to walk away so she doesn't see me paying for it, and then I would take it, put it in there, put it on the table, and we would continue having our conversation like nothing happened, and then pay for it and
go about your business. I like it.
I don't know if that's cat.
I don't think it's cat. I think she would. Anyways.
Wait, why would it be cat?
So you don't mind, like if he act okay. So you don't mind as a woman paying for things. See, because anyway.
Well, no, this is what we're here for, right? All right, so, go ahead.
So because if a man asks a woman on a date, I feel like men should pay. If a woman is initiating a date, she should pay. That's how I feel. But you know,
Okay, even if a woman initiates
that's why that gets to me a little dicey because I'm like, you know, if you see like, okay, even if you have a boyfriend and you see him paying for stuff and you're like, okay, hey babe, you got it last time, let me get it. You know what I'm saying? So you believe in that do you believe in that compromise of paying? Because you know, most women are.
The thing that I've been messing around with,
they don't follow that. So
Soundry AI.
Oh, the social media women.
Yeah,
I don't say it like that.
I got a question.
Go ahead. I'm just
don't go. You're real toxic in here. I will swear.
Oh my god.
And
I'm done. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I hope y'all driving to this, listen, having a good time. Y'all going to work
again. I'm just
get that money. It's the grind show.
I am apologizing on behalf of the Grind Podcast. I said it last episode, and I'm saying it today. AJ
Spence and what's some called gonna fight soon. So go ahead, ask your question. Spence and Crawford. Sorry, bro.
He did the tech.
Just glad you're aware.
Very.
Just glad you're aware of this. That's all I can say.
Is that my mama? That is my mama. Okay, never mind.
Back to our regular daily schedule. What do you consider a high value woman?
Oh,
that's a good question.
I know.
Like what characterizes it?
Yes.
FLP is literal.
She's understanding.
Okay.
Caring, loving, kind, all those things. She'll also stand up for herself.
I like that.
When you speed the glitch up, it actually kind of sounds.
Let me walk all over. It won't let anybody walk all over her.
You gotta keep in mind I have the book.
She is, I'd say, intelligent, but doesn't flaunt that she's intelligent.
All right.
Doesn't make you feel stupid if you don't know something. She allows the man to be man. Like she's not about to. Like she can be independent, but she's still able to.
Man, you gotta say that again.
Say
that
again.
Somehow I knew that was going to click.
I know our listeners need to hear that.
I knew you.
Oh,
I knew you.
I know I was gonna say. I didn't know she was gonna say it. Thank you.
See, you're flirting. You're flirting with what a controversial. I'm sure you've heard of men being leaders versus and a woman being submissive towards her man. That you're flirting with that conversation when I hear that. And that is very triggering for a lot of men and women.
That's true because the relationship dynamics between black men and black women has been tarnished. So now we're trying to figure out how to heal and reconcile and make things work between our men and women, black men, black women. We haven't got it together. Like some people are able to do it and they got marriages that are flourishing, but there is a real strain right now between women and black women.
I love making synthwave, dude.
And I don't know.
I always.
Well, I let me take that back. I know where it's coming from, but I don't know how to solve it.
That is the coolest
because neither side wants to back down.
Of course not.
Are you fucking kidding?
Because we black.
Yeah.
Hey, we got hold our own.
But that's why I'm trying to convey to people that it's not
inconceivably jealous of his name.
Us versus them. It's us versus them.
There are a few
you know what I mean? Like we on the same squad. So why are we beefing?
Just based off his name, I'm sure it's.
So I figure if black men and black women can learn how to communicate and talk and figure out some kind of dynamic where both sides are happy,
be able to notice this project file is actually
we can really build some foundational shit where Black people can be on, man.
You know,
we at the bottom. I've seen the stats.
Do you believe in?
I'm just talking about the money stats, but life, I don't care anybody's. Black people are happiest motherfuckers I know.
Oh my goodness, Dilly Willy, it's
Happiest and the saddest.
Happy and saddest.
Not a normal.
Hey, that's the one. That's the one right there.
Oh, it's not even the name of the
But
project.
you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying.
Do you believe in traditional
Or no, it's not
relationships,
even
like women
It's the
staying
name of
being
the
like the housewife and men going to
You
work?
know what? You don't need to talk about
Yeah, I'm
Just be honest, Ericka.
No, I know her
It's
answer
okay
by
if you
that
want to go to
response.
work.
No, I know her answer by that response. I just want to hear it.
No.
I didn't think so. Why not?
I think it should be communicated between the two. Like if he's telling her, "Hey, I want you to stay home. I want you to do this. I want you to do this. I want you to do this." Well, okay. Can we maybe try me going to work? And if things fall through the cracks or things, if you're not happy with that, then we can find another. We can find another kind of
I'm gonna look them up.
solution.
Okay,
Let's work together.
gotcha.
Because I want to go to work, not because, but also I'm thinking about what I do. You know what I mean? Like I want to go to my job. Like I love what I do, and so I want to go and do that.
Yeah,
but not at the expense of our family.
Gotcha. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. So
He didn't upload for
to you,
4 years,
like,
and then he just
family
uploaded
comes
5 months
first.
ago. But that was the last time.
Not just mom and dad, but our
What's,
family, husband, my children. Like that is
What's,
my
I don't even think that most black men are in a position to retire their wives.
What video should I watch? His latest one?
mainly.
So even if they wanted their wives to stay home and do whatever, take care of the household, I don't even think a lot of black men are in that position. So even they may want that, but I don't even think they can provide that kind of stability for women to even do that. I can't, not right now. Just saying, but
when I get
I just feel that
and I come up with a
black women, the reason why they the reason why they stepped up, like, because I think it was just out of necessity. Pure necessity, like niggas was fucking up, taking drugs,
I've been playing it for a month.
on that shroom,
Granted, I don't
that
play it like
PCP.
that much.
Niggas was having 2-3 family. Niggas was getting caught up on that 3 strikes.
You don't sit down to play a game. You sit down.
Niggas getting targeted. Niggas in jail, bro.
I think some women
step
forced to step up, but I also think most times nowadays, most women ain't looking to be safe.
I need a cool
No.
game. I just
They're just not.
Not this day, no more.
They're not looking that.
Because they got tired of them.
Listen,
Go ahead.
that the model of what maybe our grandparents said as far as like what makes a home is not the same as today what looks like for her, because we're so more advanced in a lot of things, and we can see bigger for ourselves than just, hey, I got a wife at home, traditional wife at home. I'm making a 9 to 5, putting food on the table. We good over here, and that's all we strive for. And it stepped up to like, oh well, just picket fence and a yard and all that. Like now it's like, no, like our relationship goes, we want to go travel. You know what I'm saying? And we want to go see the world or stuff like that.
Not
like,
just trying to stay at the crib.
Not at the crib. No, like, you know what I'm saying? It is elevated. So I feel like that's one reason why women aren't looking to naturally be like saved in a sense. I feel like women, black women for sure in this world are tired of being strong. Like we commend it, but tired of just happen to be strong and face everything that the world takes, and including some of our black men that really need to.
I think they're tired of being a victim. I think they're tired of being a victim.
What?
I think they're tired of being a victim, like always getting played and
Why
shit.
can't I just look
Like
the same and then
niggas
look like
lying
a
to them
little
and
bit of
stuff.
effort?
Like
Why do
I
have
think they
to
want realness. Like
put
they
effort
want
into
something real. Like
They
if
want support.
Yeah,
from
and if
black men. That's what they want.
Yeah, exactly. And if they're not
such a scam,
gonna
dude.
get it from us, they're gonna do their own
It's so
thing. They're gonna get it
fucking
from the
wacky.
women. They're gonna get it from
You have to
whoever. You know what I
try.
mean? So
Also, eating the right food.
I
Yeah,
think
that's the other thing.
black men have dropped
told
the
my
ball
like
on a
I
lot
was
of
on like a
stuff.
strict regimen diet. For,
Just
you know,
that's my personal opinion.
But the dependency, like say,
Someone
like
comes
you
around
can
and
say
like,
that. I think
fuck
that's
off.
what you're alluding to earlier. But
And now
what
I'm,
I'm
like,
saying is
trying
that
to get back on
dependency
it.
on
I'm,
the
like,
man
Mhm.
that is slowly
Yeah.
shrunken over the years. Women are found their own strength in their own self to be whoever they want.
Yeah, because they
And
can.
then
They got
you-
opportunity.
Not just your
They got
physical,
opportunity.
it's your mental.
Back then, women didn't have opportunity.
Shit is
Hmm?
Not like that.
Exercising.
Even us, black men didn't have opportunity like that. Like technology has literally opened the door for
Oh, this is
Sure,
the
thousands,
sad city.
dumbass. Millions and millions of people. And sorry, I'm a little hard on myself, guys. I try not to be. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. It just,
TLDR, don't try on it.
I don't know. What
No,
about you?
Say that.
That's what I was trying to
Do
get
you-
to.
do you-
Like, yeah, that's what I was trying to get to. Erica.
Do you look
Oh, like, God,
like?
who gives a shit
First and
about
foremost, because I don't know if you even got a boyfriend or not. First off,
Like-
okay, so you, hey, all you, y'all hear this? Oh, what's up?
Hey, living single.
Can you stop yelling in my ear, please?
Sorry, brothers. I'm sorry, bro.
So for all you out there,
No, we're not gonna do
she
this.
not,
Hey,
she
y'all
not,
single?
she not.
Hey, is she single though?
Yeah.
I don't know.
y'all gonna remain single because
I
she
don't
ain't
know.
looking.
We do have a lot of male listeners. A lot.
I don't even
Majority
remember
male
which part I was
listeners.
in.
That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah, she ain't, y'all ain't getting hurt, so
mean.
that's on y'all. AJ, can you stop yelling
Oh,
in my ear?
No effort.
Either
no
way,
character.
she's single and she ain't looking. But if you was to, they just act like
Are you
you.
single?
Or are you saying
She literally
no,
answered that.
comma?
Oh,
Builds
Erica's
character and shows you can commit.
Y'all better
Why
go
you
shoot.
trying to? Why you telling the shoot when she literally just said she ain't looking?
That's what they all say, y'all. Come on,
So
now,
he
stop
don't believe you.
playing.
What he's saying is cap.
They always
He doesn't
say
believe
that's
you.
Cap. Big cap, bro.
Okay, well
Big
there you
cap.
go. There you
Eric
go.
capping right now, y'all.
So you
That's what they
gon-
all say.
So what's gonna happen is you gonna entice them to shoot their shot, and she gonna shut them down and they gonna.
Hey, long as they shoot, long as you shoot,
no,
brother.
no, it's not long as
Shoot,
you
brother.
You are still
Shoot your shot, my nigga.
No, don't shoot it if she doesn't want it. Respect the boundaries. That's what
But
you
how
should
do you know there's a boundary if you don't shoot your shot?
If the woman tells you already that you don't shoot your shot, I think that's a sign that says, "Hey, I
Okay.
shouldn't shoot my shot."
Erica,
She literally just said it.
Erica,
Yes.
do not cap with me. Don't cap, okay? Do not cap.
I don't
All right?
Dude,
Don't cap.
Okay.
If a woman says, "Oh, they're not looking right now," whatever, don't that mean like, "Oh, I'm not looking"? But if a nigga come along and ain't cute, like, I might give him a shot, right?
There would be zero enjoyment.
Yeah, come on, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Don't you know that shit? Like, come on, girls are always like that. They not gonna completely shut down if it's somebody they find interesting or
For me, not looking means I'm not going out
Yeah.
searching all of that.
Context
If
is
someone
everything.
comes along,
What is your type?
I don't have a type.
Really?
I wouldn't say that. I don't
Have you
know.
dated outside your race
Why
before?
my people
I
drink
have.
White Claw?
How was that?
It was cool. It was.
what
Why
race
did it
was he?
work?
He was Latin.
Latin, Mexican.
I drink it because
I like
It was cool. So what happened?
Chicano.
Why didn't it work? Yeah, I mean,
Chicano.
business.
beer
It's not that it didn't
Yeah,
work,
also
which it's just you know
has so many
Yes.
calories. And
chill.
What would you say? Okay, what would you say the difference between dating a black man, dating the other race? Since you are a black queen, and I know a lot of black queens
tastes like
are considering
television.
other races right now because I've been
Considering
seeing
they
it.
doing it.
Yeah, exactly. So what?
They doing it.
So what is the difference, Ericka?
It's gonna get dicey.
Yes,
It's gonna get
you
real
are.
dicey.
AJ already led you to the dark hole. You should have known that this was coming.
I just said because we gotta get female perspective. That's what I'm saying. So what's the difference? Black men and other races.
I felt that
Dude, you just blew my mind. I did not.
I'm not going to make a general statement. The black man that I dealt with,
I didn't even know there was a nexus.
Took advantage of who I am as a person. Meaning, I'm sweet, I'm caring, I'm loyal, I'm there, I'm there, all of that. And so they took advantage of that. So they kind of didn't fully communicate. You know, just kind of took advantage of it.
Fuck shit. Oh, you fuck niggas. You fuck niggas.
The Latin.
I'm sorry. I was cussing all this shit. You fuck.
Why are you dissing our brothers around here, bro? You black too.
I'm going to bleep that out.
I said the ones that I dealt with, not a general statement.
He made it general for sure.
I'm sorry, y'all.
He just made it like all
not
of us.
all of them are trash.
I tell you what.
Just the ones that I got involved with.
And there's a lot of fun niggas though. God.
Yeah.
I hear about it all the time.
But the Latin
I've been one of those fuck niggas before. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Don't think I'm the perfect nigga. I've been one of those fuck niggas before.
Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana.
Statement.
I've been one of those.
You asked her a question. Bro, we ain't gonna get through this shit.
God, dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Lord Jesus.
I think every real nigga been a boss nigga. Okay, I'll stop.
We've all been through our phases.
Yes, we have.
Phases.
We're growing. It's the grind.
I caught them at the wrong phase in life. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I'll put it that way.
So can you give an okay? Go ahead. Keep talking.
So the Latin man was more understanding. There was more communication. I have a tendency. I have a tendency to shut down whenever things are either complicated or something I don't want to talk about. I just shut down, and he didn't allow me to do that. Like he was like, "No, we need to talk about this. Cool off, but we need to talk about this." And so that helped out a lot.
Space. That's
space.
Mm-hmm.
That's key. That's key. And that's real. That safe space is important. So,
but I still love
so when they're making it,
so
like, okay.
There's still hope out here for us.
There's still hope for us, brothers.
Hope for us, our brothers.
She haven't gave up on us, y'all. She haven't gave up on us.
Definitely. We can count one.
Just step up, man. Step up, brother. Step up.
Only $60? Oh no.
Yeah.
Wireless company.
No, what are you about to say? I'm not trying to interrupt.
No, go ahead. Because I was going to slowly find out. But do you have any more like relationship type questions?
No. I didn't. I just going with the flow of things. I was transitioning to something else. But go ahead.
All this, no hidden fees. And yep, it's all on.
I know you said your ideal person. Did you say your ideal person? No. Okay. What you said? Oh, you talked about who you are. What are you looking for, person in a black king or Mexican?
I don't limit her. Like put in the box.
Okay.
Just say again.
Soldier of the subway. No one else makes clothes this well made.
God.
My bad, y'all. My bad.
Ultimately, just what I bring to the table, I would like in return. So if I'm bringing patience, communication, all of that to the table, I would like that in return.
Where do black men fall short at?
Only in theaters August 11th.
Communicating a little bit.
Amen.
I would say communicating.
Amen.
You're right. No cap on that. No cap.
Yeah,
No
the
cap.
communication sometimes is a little bit difficult.
I agree, and I'm a black man.
I agree too.
Because it's kind of like, what are you feeling? What are you thinking? Oh, I'm good.
Niggas don't be,
but you're not good, obviously. Like that's why I'm asking what's going on.
I would say for our female listeners, sometimes niggas just don't want to talk. Like
lots of stuff.
It's okay. We're okay with sometimes it not being fixed at some time. You know what I mean? Like it don't have to be worked out right away. You know what I mean? So
All these are
it gotta settle sometimes. Sometimes it gotta process, just like women process stuff, men process things too. And I think women want to address it quickly because they're so emotional and they want to get back into the normal tune of things. Like they want to just, flatline. Like I'm good, I'm stable. But men, it takes a while to just sometimes let it, because we might be planning to move off that. We might be thinking about that. Like, it could be so many different things. So sometimes we want to just sit back and let it see what it do.
$200 for FL
before we even, you know what I mean? So I would suggest to all our women out there, just kind of like if you are in a relationship, don't press your man to talk. Let him talk.
With the same exact sound.
But definitely, go ahead.
I think I encourage if you have that safe space and your woman is looking for you to be very direct and she needs that from you to give you that, you need to be able to give her something.
Yeah, definitely. Even I don't want to talk right now.
Yeah, you have to convey that. You have to, because you can't just assume that she just knows that and she's okay with the current whatever going on. Like, you still need to communicate properly, even if that's the case. So at least you know, like,
at least she knows.
At least she knows that, hey, okay, fine, I'm gonna let you figure it out, do whatever, and I know eventually we're gonna come back to it. But at least I know where you are, and that's important
and
with that as well.
I think women get in the trouble is when men, we go into that mode, we're like, okay, we doing our thing, like, let us figure this out. Women, they like panicking. They're like, what's fucking women?
Oh my God. I don't think it's that.
I gotta get a different voice. All right. But anyways, I think they panic and like they start.
I think it takes patience on both sides.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I need to have patience with you while you figure out what you figure out. You need to also have patience with me and give me something.
Yeah, I think both men and women both make that mistake of pressing too much, because you might need that space. I might need that space, but if I don't communicate that to you, you won't know, and you'll keep pressing. And I'm like, I might start cussing. I ain't trying to keep it PG, even though I've been cussing. But you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. And I might be pressing on you, and like you might like, oh,
like a loop, something like
fuck away from me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody needs a space, and everybody got to know when to let their person have your space. Because if you don't know when your person needs that space, that's a big problem.
It also comes with communication.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's good. I think we got somewhere today, guys. This is the grind show. We got somewhere. Yay!
I got a question. What do you like to do when you're not dancing? Because I'm sure that's not your life. So
whole life, yeah.
So what do you like to do when you're not dancing?
All right, that's a good question.
When it's not dancing, who are you?
I sleep. I sleep a lot.
Okay.
I enjoy naps, like, a lot. I like to go to movies.
I do too.
I like to.
The movies is shit.
I like to read. I like to go hiking, even though it's been way too hot to do.
Yeah, you might pass out.
Any kind of outdoor activity.
No.
I like to skate. Love skating. Okay. Skating is like my go-to chill.
G-rollers.
Man. It always go back. We always taking it back there. Y'all was, if you know, you know. That's the one of them.
Roller City. Stand up.
Good times, man.
Okay.
Roller City.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, if you know, you know.
No problem.
Appreciate
it. But Tyler, you got so okay, I got one last question. Tyler got one last question, and then we're gonna go into the Black business segment, and we're gonna wrap it up. because Spence is fighting and Crawford is fighting. So
I like how you love to wrap it up when you think something going on, but every other time you
know when you got to wrap up the conversation.
No, I know it. No. I know it because I try to do it, but you ignore it. But when it's something that you want to feel like you're doing, you want to try to wrap it up. That's
it's
funny.
Fight night. You know how to box.
That still doesn't. Never mind. Never mind. Continue.
Ericka. Hey, she's the sweetest girl that's been on here, guys. I kid you not. You guys will know. Anyways, Ericka, throughout your time in life, and I'm not gonna go to age, but you know, 30, late 20s. What have been like the most? You don't have to say this or not, but like, what has been like the most challenging part of your life thus far, to where you had to overcome, and like you didn't feel like you may not make it through that season? You know what I mean? Like, some seasons are tougher than others, and we all go through things as people. Has there ever been a season where you felt defeated and you had to overcome, and you really didn't know how you was gonna get out of that?
I don't want to go to church, but
we love church.
I very rarely do I feel that way because of my faith. I know that when I have no more, I can't do anything else. There's no more strings to pull. There's no more people to call. There's nothing else. I can always turn to my creator to get me through whatever it is. Think of a time.
Every time. Every time.
There was a minute there where when I was trying to figure out what direction I wanted to go for work, studying, school, all of that. And it was just like a whole bunch happening at once, because I was like, there's no income because I can't work. I'm in school full time. I'm not finishing school. Classes aren't working out too well. And we were also, so I used to live in Fontana, and then we moved to Rancho. But
Rancho,
but we lost our house in Fontana, and that was my childhood home. That was where I grew up. That was where all my friends were made and everything. So we're going through, my family's going through this difficult time. There's death in the family. It was just like a lot all at once, and I just had to push pause on life, on everything, and just be by myself for a minute. Pray and get pulled out of it, because I couldn't pull myself out of it. I wasn't depressed, but I did have really, really high anxiety. Anxiety was like
waking up.
Anxiety attacks, panic attacks in the middle. It was a lot. It was just a lot happening at once, and so my faith is the only thing that gets me through anything.
So you prayed every night?
Prayed.
Daytime?
Went to church. I just really leaned on who I was supposed to be leaning on. Like, people, I enjoy people. I love people. But they're people. They're human.
They're human.
And so I'm leaning on this person, this human, whomever. They're going to get tired. They're going to drop me.
Yeah.
Well, they only got so much to give.
Exactly. And so I didn't drop me.
That's a
that was beautiful.
Yeah, because a lot of people, if you can eloquently explain what your faith does for you, it can, I feel like, can guide other people who may be in a spot where they just can't figure something out.
It's everything, bro.
I'm not gonna go into it, but it's just a way that you can say, like, hey, I don't know where you are with your walk. I don't know who you believe in. I'm just telling you mine and what it does for me and how it does for me. That like a lot of times that speaks volume in you one telling, I guess, a testimony through your trials, and you were able to convey that way into helping your trials and your tribulations in a way that way you can help someone else and they can hear you and say like, oh well,
this lead is kind of
if that helps you, maybe you can help me. And I think the important part that you said,
and now just
you weren't so much that depending on the human factor, because recognizing it as humans we are flawed. Like we're not perfect. So like
all right, quick.
You might not
topic.
want to depend on the human factor so much because we're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you who to believe in.
Don't put your faith into man. Put your faith into
believe in something. My last question, I guess it aligns with it. This is always asked this.
It means you're referencing
if you can go back,
so you're saying it like it's a battle, like just
and like tell like when you first start dancing, maybe if you can go back and the wisdom you have, all the things that you learned through your life now, if you could go back and tell that young girl one thing or one phrase or words of wisdom, what would you tell her?
You have something to contribute.
Nice.
What you know already. What you have to say, what you think, what you feel, you have something to contribute, and it is worth contributing.
It's valuable.
Very much valuable. What you have to say and what you think is valuable.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, man.
I like that. Well, you know what time it is, AJ.
Yeah. Let's go. Buy black, baby. Where my black business at? What's better with my black? Buy black. I am happy. Buy black. Yeah.
Anyways, this is our segment, Black Business segment.
Come on.
Oh God!
You don't know the words.
I'm starting to learn the words now. You can play this shit so much.
We'll let you go first. Is there any business? It doesn't even have to be a black business. We just pro-black. Don't mean we anti anything else. There's a difference.
It could be any.
There's a difference.
It could be any business, y'all.
So, do you have any businesses of yours or anything? Because we just want to highlight. We just want to network and put people on and highlight people's, businesses or things that's going on because we like to give back. Do you have any?
I teach at Salt Dance Studios.
Shout out Salt
Dance Studios. Shout out to y'all.
In Riverside. I teach Thursday nights. So come and take class.
Okay.
Down.
No.
Tyler going, y'all.
No. Actually, I would because I actually love dancing. That's the thing.
No, let's go.
I actually love dancing.
We gotta do this shit. We gotta turn this shit up.
Kill it. I took dancing a lot actually.
I never done.
I did. Anyways, what other business? Hey,
What is
it's equivalent to what he was doing earlier. That's what it was.
It's a dance studio.
Okay.
And any
Do a little
other
time trial,
businesses that I can think of.
So Salt Dance.
Salt Dance
in Riverside?
Yes, in
All right.
Riverside,
Riverside.
next to Riverside Plaza.
Riverside Plaza. And that's the one you teach at, right?
Yes.
And what times?
I teach at 8:15.
8:15, guys.
A forward class.
They can hear her.
But they are, if you go on saltstudios.com, there are tons of
What talent? What talent? Can you be beginner?
Yes, from very beginner to most advanced. You can.
Okay, so I can come in and I know anything.
Yes.
And you gonna school me? You gonna show me what to do?
If not me, somebody.
All right, for sure. I'm in there. I'm
He
getting
ain't
crunk,
going.
y'all.
What?
Fries, baby. Fries, baby. Fries.
AJ, do you have a business?
I got my tight eyes. Okay, never mind.
I would say,
yeah, my black business is networking with Brandy. She will be a guest tomorrow, actually. But everything will be premiering first. So Yeah, shout out to Brandy. She teaches how to buy cars for and put them on rental platforms so you guys can make money passively or semi-passively renting your car out. And she teaches you how to buy cars, from the streets, what to look for, and teaches you strategies how to make passive income renting your car out. So yeah, hit her up. Networking with Brandy. Shout out to Brandy. TCM. Top Capital Mastermind. We up, baby.
All right, thank you, AJ. All right. I don't have one, so y'all did.
Nigga, you ain't had one in 3 podcasts, nigga.
I can tell you what you ain't had in all this time too, but we ain't gonna go there.
Water.
But thank you for tuning in. Though this has been the Grind Show, episode 35. We want to thank you for coming on.
Eric,
thank you for being a supporter of it.
Right? She bought a shirt. She was the first one to support our merch, guys. You got it?
Listen, you already did that. Okay. Either way, we thank you.
I just did it.
Thank you for coming on. We appreciate your insight. I hope this was fun for you. I hope you had a good time.
Y'all are crazy.
Y'all are great. Yeah, we need something. Feel free to ever come back on with a friend. We appreciate you guys out there. We appreciate the support from live, from people who are listening in. I want to just say continue to support, rate, follow, subscribe, like, subscribe to our Patreon where you can get the shirts. I'm not saying you can get
the shirt for free if you subscribe to Patreon.
The way he marketing, ignore him. That's what I say. You go to Patreon if you want your shirts and anything else.
Yeah,
there's a nice subscription.
You can buy it straight out or you get the Patreon subscription. Which one you want?
I say Patreon.
Yeah.
If you ask me, I'm going to lead you there.
Well, the Patreon gonna give you the Patreon gonna give you the shirt. It's gonna give you exclusive content, and it's gonna give you well, we haven't announced it, but it's some other stuff coming up too with the Patreon you get. So you get a free shirt, you get exclusive content, and then the other stuff me and Tyler got in the works. So I just pulled it out yet.
Right. But in all, yeah, subscribe to our Patreon, subscribe to our YouTube. But I'll let AJ get those plugs.
No, the YouTube too. The YouTube for sure.
I will let you.
The YouTube is The Grind Show with AJ and Tyler, guys. Type in The Grind Show with AJ and Tyler.
You'll find it.
It'll pop up. You can even type in The Grind Show. Will pop up.
Subscribe to our Instagram, The Grind Podcast 1.
Yep.
Beat his cheeks.
I think. I don't know if it's underscore. I can't remember.
No, that's it.
It's straight through.
Twitter is TGP1914.
Subscribe to our personal pages. Mine for Instagram is Tanksley Designs. And that is a business page. It's not a fun-filled page. Yes, I am a graphic designer. Yes, I'm an artist. I'm a creator. Hit me up. You want to network. You want to do some stuff.
You're going to see more of his designs on the shirts too, guys.
Yeah, because these are not mine. So there.
These are his. I just came up with the first batch.
Y'all, I know y'all can't see that, but this is what you see. This is mine.
This is what Tyler drew, guys.
This is mine. This is what I do and
this
more.
Is all ours, guys.
So I'm the designer, but that's neither here nor there.
Separating. We are a team.
Are we? All right.
Oh boy.
Anyways, my Twitter is Tank of America. Facebook, if you know me, you can probably get that. I really don't care. I'm not really on there much. AJ, what's your plugs?
Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at St. Jones. And Threads at St. Jones 33.
Ericka, do you like anybody to follow anything of yours?
Instagram, Ericka J _is_.
Okay. Well then. This is like I said. What you guys say? I'm trying to control.
No, I was gonna say any last words. I was hoping Ericka could probably kick us out.
Oh yeah, what you got? You got?
I don't get to talk to her that often.
Yeah, you got a phrase.
She seems like a pretty wise young lady.
You got a phrase? Something?
You got some ladies out there?
Choose joy. Always
like
choose joy.
Choose joy.
I like that. That was a good show.
We going out like this, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Grind Podcast. This has been episode 35.
Thanks, guys.
Live.
Thanks, Ericka. We appreciate you so much. You have been awesome.
Y'all have a happy day, a blessed one. Stay grinding out here.
Let's go, Spence.
Ericka finna dance.
Shit crazy. Hey. No matter what you do, you always be my baby. Even if you hurt me and you make me go ape shit, ape shit, ape shit. Still my favorite. I'm a big girl, baby, I can take it. Wanna make it up, you know we both better naked. Wanna have you, baby, come. Cause your love's addicting more than a drug. When you go, it's like taking air from my lungs.
Who's this, Tyler?
Who is this, Ericka?
This is Kelly Rowland. This song is called Crazy.
Oh, okay, Kelly. She ain't Beyonce. She ain't Kelly Rowland.
That's hard. You don't like black women.
Hey, you remember what happened that one time?
No.
Remember when old boy said she ain't Beyonce?
No.
Nah, Kelly Rowland got it going. You already know.
This song perfect for you.
If I'm gonna be crazy for anything, I'll be crazy.
We are done. That's it.
I'm about to probably do. I gotta figure out the week.
You about to do what?
I'm about to get canceled.
You are. You for sure.
Combat on Tuesday and the demos on Wednesday.
I've been trying to say you don't be listening. I'm trying to give you clues and hints and things, but you don't care. So I'm gonna just let you go and cancel yourself.
No more shows.
You for sure gonna get canceled. I'd be like, what kind of dark hole you leading yourself into?
I don't know where we
have listeners. You gonna say